Alright, ready to go, I guess. Okay, so this is a commentary attempt at an ancient playthrough that I uploaded about 3 years ago as 5 separate parts. You're probably thinking, why do I need 5 videos to upload a playthrough of Super Mario Bros. Back in March of 2010? Well, the reason being that back in the days, this account was limited to uploading videos with a 10 to 15 minute time limit, I don't recall. Started off as 10 minutes, then became 15 minutes. And then eventually, it's, upload as much as you want, I suppose. Even when you start a new channel, I guess. But the reason I want to do a commentary on this thing is to, I don't know. Why do I want In any case, this is Super Mario Bros. For the NES, World 1-1. And the 40 plus minute time thing is not a lie. We're actually going to do a rare occasion where I actually play the game from beginning to end without skipping anything, or almost anything. I mean, it's no warp zones to beat the game in 10 minutes or less. We're going to play through all 32 levels of Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Entertainment System. Or rather, this game's already been played and uploaded to YouTube prior. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to upload it again, ramble over the footage, and do it for 40 plus minutes. Can I keep this thing interesting for 40 minutes? Well, we'll see. That's entirely subjective. I have my doubts. Anyways, there's not much to see here. Most of you are already familiar with this stuff. Ages ago, all the secrets and tricks. Let's go with the one up that I has a tendency to hop, and I got. It's brilliant. I said almost every shortcut will be skipped. The major ones will be skipped, though. Indeed. And I forgot the coin box. Brilliant. Dave back in 2010 wasn't that smart, though. Just telling you. You notice I didn't even bother jumping. Gut reaction usually would be just to jump to the fucking thing. And then, oops, I want to play this a long way, so I'm going to drop down, but went straight for the bottom pipe. So I'm being serious about playing this from beginning to end. Or something, I don't know. Seems like a good idea at the time. So, this is World 1-3. This is a world that not many people have played because they took the warp zone. I don't blame them. Some technical details about this video. This was uploaded back in March 2010 in 5 parts. This is being played on my good old reliable FC Twin Clone system, which people are going to immediately cry foul because it's not original hardware. You know what I say about that? I got this to say. Nice little dance, nice little jingle that I like to do every so often. I got plenty of time to do that sort of thing, but seriously, you want to know what I have to say about that? I like to keep the Nintendo in one piece, so I don't have to tear it apart and bend contacts, and then try to assemble it together, which usually ends up in failure. Because, I like my shit to be in nice working order. And the NES, as everybody knows, it's, by the way, I've got the original design, the toaster, as people call it. Yeah, so this is World 1-4. Let's get back on track here. You have the fire sticks, which are the most annoying thing in the game because you can't kill them. I like to get these coin boxes here. It's 6 coins, which doesn't seem like a whole lot and probably not worth the effort, and for some people it won't be. But for me, 6 coins is 6 coins closer to getting the 100 that will earn me an extra life, which I probably already had at some point. And so it begins. The taunting of the Mario, as he attempts to rescue the Mushroom Princess from the clutches of the evil. Funny thing, the pole that's hiding behind these block of stairs, I always thought that was a doorway to another world when I was a kid. What's that little door on the stairs? The green door. And you just saw a while ago I just got a 1-up. Those 1-ups only appear when you get a certain amount of coins in the 3rd level of the past world. There's a specific amount at some points, I don't recall what, but anyways, we're gonna take the beanstalk. I mean, we're gonna take the beanstalk, which is gonna circumvent the majority of the level, but I don't mind because it leads to more coins! Coins that I need for extra lives! That I really need for extra lives though, because I'm going through this for the long haul. I'm just covering my ass here. You know, nice little dance there as well. Every so often when I have the best opportunity, I'll do a little dance here, and it's not just Super Mario that I do this. There's a bunch of other games I can do a little dance with, if I'm allowed. First shot, I got that. Usually takes me a couple tries to get that one hidden block. Now you could take the hidden coin block there and just be cheap, or you could use the trampoline. And I'd say, you know, 6 minutes in, we're already beat the first 5 levels of Super Mario Brothers. It's not that bad. World 2-2. The only water level in the entire game, not counting the short segment in the final stretch of the castle. So this is where you go around swimming. And this is this is basic Super Mario Brothers. You cannot jump on enemies when you're underwater, because you're not really stomping on them, you're just swimming around. And if you touch an enemy, they will hurt you, or they will kill you, depending on whether you're Big Mario or Super Mario. I'm not going in too much into the mechanics of the game, because, let's be honest, most of you have already played this thing already. But basically, this is my strategy here. Try to get into this level. Try to go into this level with a fire flower, so that I have some kind of offensive weapon and just clear it away. Try to get as many of the coins as I can. Some coins I won't. I wouldn't go for every single coin. You know, usually if I have a good opportunity to do so, I will. But like, I'm not gonna go for that other coin. Most likely, yeah. You know, those coins I usually don't go for. Not a good opportunity, but yeah. That's pretty much it. This level repeats in World 7-2. They just add more bloopers to the proceedings, but it's the same water level. You're gonna notice as we progress that Super Mario Brothers likes to recycle a number of levels, although this won't be apparent until World 5-3, which most of you know what I'm talking about. But for those who don't, so anyways, this is a level I've always hated. Running past the cheeps. Tiptoe across the broken bridge. And that's about it, really. It's a straightforward run past all the flying fish. Hope to God they don't, you know, land on top of your head, or, you know, the worst case scenario is they just smack you in the legs. And that's what does you in. And I've had that happen a couple times. Coffee here. And yeah, you got 4. More fire sticks. In the beginning, there's no fire stick. When they bring this level back for 5-4, well, you know. And if you don't know, you'll see. But yeah, this is usually a sign that a level's going to be recycled somewhere down the line, is when there's some blocks that has nothing. No fire sticks or anything of the sort, there's no hidden blocks or anything. So now you got another fight with Bowser. And I call it a fight with Bowser because it is a fight with Bowser. Even though a lot of people like to call these fake Bowsers, in that if you do Bowser in, he turns into someone else. Because it's not really Bowser, it's someone else, but, you know, usually it's a Goomba, you know. So if World 1-1 you kill Bowser, you're not really killing Bowser, you're killing a Goomba or a Koopa or whatever, dressed up as Bowser. So now we've got the first nighttime level, excuse me. And everything is white because it's supposed to be a snow level. Unfortunately, this is the worst snow level in the history of video games, because you're not slipping and sliding all over the place. I guess you have to play as Luigi to get the actual effect. a reference to anybody who cares for that sort of thing. You see I'm trying to go for the 1-up there, but I didn't get the required number of coins in the last 2-3, so no coin box. There's a beanstalk there. I'm not going to go for it because I usually get myself killed trying to get that fucking beanstalk. Excuse me for swearing. I'll try to keep it to a minimum and fail considerably, but yeah, just break the blocks. There's a 1-up trick you could pull off here. I'm not gonna do it because I'm never. I don't know if it's because, you know, my timing is off or because I'm just an idiot, but I've never been able to do that 1-up trick on the stairs. But I guess I've played this thing so many times I've often never needed to do such a trick. And just whiff all the Koopas and Goombas and all those guys. 3-2 is a pretty straightforward level. There's not much to it. That's why you only have like what, you know, just not a whole, a little over what, 300 seconds I think it was. Anyways, the thing there. The block on top is a star, but I don't want to take it. That block has fuck all. Let's see if we get this right. Trail it. 1-up. There you go. If you knock enough enemies, you get a 1-up. So, other than that, this is 3-2. That's done. Pretty straightforward level. Not much to say there. And now we got World 3-3, which is more trees, and we got the pulleys now. The pulley platforms. You knew it, Mario. There you go. Platforms. Nice little dance there. Let's see, why not? At this point, I think it's fairly obvious that most of my 1-ups are going to be from coins and from, you know, whatever blocks aren't invisible. This is where we get the pulley system now. If you stay on a platform for too long, it falls off. Simple as that. Hold on, I gotta fetch the dog. World 3-4. There's not a whole lot. This is another fairly straightforward level. Jump over the flying fireballs and the fire sticks. Not gonna bother with the flower. Don't really need it. Ooh, I got 3 coins. Nice. Now I just gotta jump by fireballs and the fire breath. Very, very exhilarating. Very exciting stuff. Die, fake Bowser thing. No. You're not gonna tell me it's a fake Bowser. What's the fake Bowser? Because he turns into something else. Whatever. So now we got the Lucky 2 where he drops Spinies. No 1-up. That's okay. I am 5 coins away from a 1-up anyway. Which I'll be getting... There you go. The block that's on top of the pipe contains a flower / mushroom power-up. Which I obviously cannot go for because it's too big. That block contains coins, which I didn't go for because I'd rather be getting points. Funny how that works though. I'm trying to get as many coins as possible, and yet crown 0 because the game was incapable of telling me 10. So they replaced the one with a crown, and that's a big accomplishment. Apparently, if you get more lives, they start replacing it with other crap. That's what I do usually. Another little dance there, for some reason. Ooh! We got a bit of bulge here. Huh? We're not even taking the high road. We're going through this. Fuck me. Oh, we're taking the pipe. Okay, fair enough. I wouldn't want to go through that level either. It's a pain in the ass, usually. See if we can make this jump. Ooh, nice. Let's break this room. And just tear the fucker apart, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Told you I was gonna try and fail miserably to keep the colorful metaphors down to a bare minimum. You got the Buzzy Beetles, which you cannot kill with fireballs because they have a super powerful shell. Fireproof shell, you see. This is a tricky jump for me, I guess. There we go. I suppose I could just run it, but I'd rather just be safe about it. And that's it. Back to the same familiar staircase of World 1-1. That's all they really did. Is they took a you go back to that segment of World 1-1. It's not a fresh new segment or anything. If you had a level editor, like a Super Mario Brothers utility program, you could actually program the warps to go farther. So now we got 4-3, which has giant mushroom trees. Look, I don't care what they call them. They look like trees, for fuck's sake. They're not mountains. Mountains have more mass. These are mushroom mountains. No, they're not. We got pulleys. Lots of pulleys here. I'm not bothering with every single coin there, and I'm not bothering waiting till the platform reaches a high point for the 5,000. I'm not trying to, like, I'm gonna try and clarify something here. While we're playing 4-4, and I'm going to navigate this. This is one of the first maze levels, and it usually takes me 1 or 2 tries to get through the maze properly. And looks like I got through this rather efficiently. 4-4 is a fairly easy maze to navigate. 7-4 is a bit of a... almost stop myself from ramming into the fucking thing. But 4-4 is usually a rather straightforward maze level. 7-4 it's a bit more trickier. And then when you play the Lost levels, they have mazes that are science experiments or something like that. World 4 is in the can. Now we go to World 5. We got another snow level that has no snow. No, except for the things here. Sorry. I suppose if I hopped on the paratrooper, that would have been a one-up opportunity, but whatever. It's good about Mario. Just play through everybody. No one-up. That's just fine. Get the pipe there. Do I go for it? Yeah. Hey, it's this room again. I dreaded this room because it's dependent on a jump that I usually struggle with for some reason. And, ooh, nice. Second time in a row. Let's smash this place up. Because it's a bitch. Paratrooper, do I go underneath? Gee, I wonder, do I go underneath the floating blocks? Not if you want your 500 points. World 5-2. This is where they start introducing the Hammer Brothers. The bane of anybody's existence, I suppose. Especially in this game. Fireballs are... Ooh. Fireballs are essential to fighting Hammer Brothers because they are usually a pain in the ass. If you go in that pipe, I think it's a water segment. There you go. An invisible block. And I think that's a beanstalk. Yes, it is. More coins in the sky. I'll tell you this much though. I hope there's just as much coin in the sky when we reach the afterlife. And then all it takes to come back to the real world, such as it is to fall from the sky and another little dance, another little victory dance. I guess, I don't know. Again, if you were small, you would have had a hidden coin opportunity and a mushroom. But because I'm not small, well, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon there. But we're done there. We got the mushroom back. I think that's the longest I've held on to a fire flower, actually. And be careful with these pits. I'm usually timid with these pits. I usually like to take my time, baby steps, if you will. I have plenty of time. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm not trying to do a speed run here or anything. I'm just playing from beginning to end. So now we got 5-3, which is the exact same thing as World 1-3, except now we have bullet bills and shorter platforms. And that's all I got, really. Sorry. It's catchy music, what do you want me to tell you? And got a fire flower again. There we go, we got firepower to fight the bullet bills, except the bullet bills are impervious to fireballs as well. They're made from the same fire-resistant, flame retardant stuff as the Buzzy Beetles. It really is not, but that jump should not have been possible. I should have taken a hit there. But I'm not going to complain about it because where are all these funny bully bills coming from? I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't care. So that concludes 5-3. Now we move on to 5-4, which is a recycled edition of World 2-4. And this is where you gotta be careful because huge fire stick. Fun fact, this is the only huge fire stick to appear in the entirety of Super Mario Bros. Although don't worry, when it gets to the lost levels, they'll have more of these. Amazing that I was able to do something so stupid and get away with it. Okay, for fuck's sake, just jump. I'm amazed you even made that jump. Amazed you even made that jump. Come on, you can do it. Could have just ducked you. Do. Come on, you can do it. Do. There you go. Well, that wasn't so hard, was it? I like that every Bowser kill so far has been with fireballs. That is to say, I got my points out of it. Crown 1. Because they couldn't program double digits for your lives counter, so they had to replace it with gibberish. So here we are, 6-1. Another round with Lucky 2 and the Spinies. Won't be the last time, but it will be the last time that he'll be solo and stuff. Put a coin away from an extra life. And I totally whiffed that fireball attack. Pure class. There you go, now he's dead. And I leave World 6-1 with only 99 coins. 1 coin away from an extra life, and I'm doing pretty decent so far. Not the most amazing run, but we're getting somewhere, I guess. World 6-2. Here we are, it's this bonus room again. This is probably the best bonus room ever because it's seen more times in this game than any other bonus room I've been to. And I whiffed that jump, absolutely brilliant. And here's me taking my frustration out on this room. Cause why the hell not? I don't know. And I got the flower. And I think this pipe, one of these pipes leads to another, yeah. The other water level in Super Mario Bros. There's 3 unique water levels. One of which is recycled, and 2 smaller segments. I was gonna do something completely stupid. I don't think those bricks contained anything. I wasn't gonna go for it. But, there we go, stars. Just run. Run, run, as if your life depended on it. Keep running. Brilliant. So that was World 6-2. Now we head into World 6-3, the bane of my existence. Why? Because it's all in black and white with shades of red. Seriously though, I don't care for this level. But it's mostly a test of platforming and navigating the pulleys and the platforms. And avoiding the bullet bills, which are completely gray because of the limited color palette on the NES. No more bills. Fuck you, Bill, then. Okay, here we go. Now we're on the hoppy. Hop this, hop that. We run off this tree here. The mountain. No, it's a tree. 6-3. Now we head into 6-4, which is 1-4, except with more fire sticks and fireballs and things of that nature. Excuse me. And I took a hit. There goes my fireballs. And there goes Mario for a short while because of the frame skipping. And I died. Brilliant. Down to Crown 2. Crown 2. Debating whether I should get the mushroom. Getting a mushroom should not be a life-threatening endeavor, but I am making it such. This is where I like to take my sweet-ass time. You got more fire sticks here, so you gotta be careful. Thank fuck I didn't run into that fireball. And, yeah, I just, you know, I'll take the hit and then I'll run for it. Because I know I'm gonna get a mushroom in the next stage. I got bullet bills. There's not really a whole lot to it. They start you off with some bullet bill cannons, and then somewhere along the way you'll run into a couple hammer brothers. I'd go for the coin boxes, but no. Okay, now so now you got your hammer brothers. I should probably just go right ahead, but because I'm a genius, I decided to kill the hammer brothers because I'm trying to remember if there was anything here. No, okay. Probably not. Hey, look, a different bonus room. We could go for a different bonus room right about now. Hey, another bullet bill cannon. Let's see. More hammer bros. And I whiffed that. Might as well just run. Ooh. This one's on rapid fire. Trying to do that inching jump. Watch the Buzzy Beetle. Again, if you were much more skilled than I, you could probably do the one-up trick. But since I'm pretty much an idiot, never got that trick to work, I don't go for it. So now we're in World 7-2, which is a recycle of World 2-2, but with more bloopers. So there's not really a whole lot to say here. You know, it's just pretty much the same strategy as before. Take your sweet ass time while moving onwards, and just avoid the bloopers. If you have fireballs, use them. They're your greatest weapon here. A little trick I like to do there. lob the fireballs over the landmass. But it's pretty much the same stage, only there's more bloopers now, where there wouldn't be before. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fantastic. We've all done this song and dance before, so... Now... I sense that I'm going to do something incredibly stupid at this point. Bloober is stuck. Let's lob the fireballs. They never sees what's coming to them. More bloopers. There we go. More bloopers. More bloopers. Amazingly, I'm still waiting for something ridiculously stupid to happen. But, we made it. There we go. Absolutely incredible. Lob a fireball over the pole, killing some poor mushroom who probably deserved it. Now we have the 7-3, which is, surprisingly, or not, the same as World 2-3, except they added in Koopa Troopas and Paratroopas. And one of the green Paratroopas flies! For a little bit of variety. And I almost ran into that Koopa. Only one Paratroopa flies like this in the entire game. Okay, miscounted that too. Was there another one? No, that's about it. That's all the Koopas you have in this level. Oh well. So now, World 7-4 is another maze level. Joy. Let's see if I remember this. Duh. Yeah. Oh? No. No? Huh? No fucking clue. Well, let's try the other way. Yes, we were supposed to go up, down, up. Kids, we're gonna be here a while. Oh yeah, we're gonna so fucking be here a while. Yeah. Ah, okay. So it was up, down, up, middle, up. Let's lob Bowser Koopa with the fireballs and kill him for another 500 points, 5,000 points. We end the level on 550,000 points, and your princess is in another castle. Fuck you, Mushroom. That's all I gotta say. So now we begin World 8-1, the final world of Super Mario Bros. And the final set of levels. The first thing you'll notice about this level is that you have 300 seconds to clear the level. The other thing you're going to notice about this level that isn't already prevalent is that there are no mushrooms to be found on this entire board. So if you start this level as Tiny Mario, you're going to end the level as Tiny Mario. Whether it ends in success or failure is dependent entirely on you, and I don't believe there's any checkpoints either. I could be wrong. So you would be best served holding on to any power-ups as best as possible. Whether you're playing this long way or whether you're doing it the warp zone way, because you're gonna need it. So that was a rather trick. This is a tricky jump that I thankfully made. But more often than not, that jump would screw me over so many times. And I'm almost out of time, but fortunately we're close to the end of the level anyway, so I honestly don't care. There you go. We're done. Fairly simple stuff. But you're in a mad rush to beat the level and there's no power-ups. Here we open up with Lucky 2. And this seems to be almost like a best of, or rather a worst of thing. So you get the 1-up, you either go over the platform, or you just go under and take your chances with the Paracoopas. Now we got the bullet bills. And doo-doo-doo. The bills will kick your ass, that's for sure. Be a little careful here. This is another tricky jump for the most part. That would also screw me over every so often. Hey, it's this bonus room again that we all know and love. I hate this bonus room. Let's see if we make this jump for this one final time. There we go. Fuck this bonus room, it could kiss my ass. Not much left to go, just avoid the beetle that you have no reason to face. Pick off the Paracoopa. Stomp on the bill. Jump over these pits. And whiff that jump. Final settle for the 400 points. Should have been 5,000. I was Now it's World 8-3. This is the second to last. This is the last overworld level in the entire game. You know, you have the castle walls, and you have the Hammer Brothers. And Hammer Brothers are in abundance on this board, along with bullet bills. You'll note that I like to tiptoe. I like to tiptoe every so often. I don't like to rush into things, because rushing usually gets me killed in that regard. So I like to take my time, not rush it too much. And I know the levels well enough that I could take my time and not worry about doing anything remotely stupid. Though there are chances that where that may happen nonetheless. Now you got a coin box there that's conveniently not camouflaged with the rest of it. It's sticking out there like a sore thumb. And now you got some more tricky platforming to take care of. And with 105 seconds to spare, it's time to save the Mushroom Princess. The whole level is essentially a maze, where you have to enter the right warp pipe to progress onwards. If you enter the wrong warp pipe, they send you back to the beginning of the level, and you have to do the whole thing all over again. But you have plenty of time to spare, fortunately. But again, this is more of a best of type of thing. One room has Goombas, the other room has Beetles and Paracoopas. And then you go into this pipe, you know, with the hidden coin box. And now you got Cheep Cheeps that are gonna fly out sooner or later. And there you go. Boom. You go into this pipe. What I killed was a piranha plant that was hidden behind the water layer. You know, I don't know if it's a glitch or just limitations, but if you were to go back to that pipe, you would be hit by a piranha plant that you couldn't see. Camouflage, if you will. Anyways, there's not a whole lot to this level. You just avoid the fire sticks, kill the bloopers. And now we're at the final stretch of the room. You pick off the Hammer Brothers. You'll note that I'm using a lot of fireballs. If you go into this as small Mario, your adventure would obviously be a lot more difficult. And I just fucked myself over. But fortunately, I run for the pipe. And Bowser falls to his death. And I save the princess. And she rewards me with a new quest to press button B to select a world. But we're not going to do that. We're going to turn the game off right about here. Basically, the new quest, they replace the Goombas with Buzzy Beetles and everybody moves a bit faster. And all the levels are the hard mode levels. And the platforms are a lot smaller, so whatever. Anyways, that was my 3-year-old playthrough of old Super Mario Bros. For the original Nintendo Entertainment System. If you manage to endure the entire 40+ minute run of this thing, you have far more patience than I would have sitting through something like this. I don't know whether to congratulate you or to pity you. And I just woke the dog up. Thanks a lot. Okay, so we're done here. Great. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around for the entirety of this run. Till next time, take care and good night.